The Rock Ape of Vietnam came to be a popular cryptid after reports from American GI during the Vietnam War. They described a 5 to 6 foot tall hominid with a thick torso. One such report came from Marine outposts on top of Da Nang Mountain, where they had set up a radio relay station. On multiple occasions, the outpost came under attack at night from creatures throwing rocks into the compound. Subsequently, the mountain was renamed Monkey Mountain and dubbed the creature the Rock Ape. Just the sheer amount of reports from Americans heading into these jungles brings credibility to these claims. You need to imagine, these jungles hadn't been thoroughly explored pretty much ever, and the only people that would know what lives inside there would be the local tribes, which many will tell you the wild man lives there too. After the war had ended, there was a lot of scientific interest in going in to explore the region, by anyone not afraid of getting mocked. Certainly the government wasn't afraid of mockery and was taking the reports seriously, as in 1974 they had sponsored a research team with the goal of getting evidence of the creatures. Professor Tran Hong Viet at the Pedagogic University of Hanoi was in charge of leading these field expeditions. They had collected evidence of Gigantopithecus blacki and 2 orangutan fossils from 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, along with reports of other. The government seemed to believe these local reports as they launched several other investigations, including one to the Central Highlands region that proved very fruitful. They concluded through local accounts that there is a coexistence of 2 different wild men. There is the great wild man, said to stand 6 to 7 feet tall, and the smaller or lesser wild man, said to stand 4 to 5 feet tall. On April 23, 1982, the team found a set of 10 footprints believed to belong to the great wild man, showing a bipedal walk with the prints being 70 centimeters apart. Because of the terrain where the prints were found, there was only one clear print, pictured here. Right away from looking at the footprint, it doesn't look quite human. A lot of people online claim that this is from a local villager or anybody else living out in the mountains, but I think pretty clearly you can see that almost half the foot seemed to move independently from the rest of the foot, and that the front part of the foot seemed to slip backwards. The other possible explanation is a bear double step. This is used a lot to debunk Sasquatch footprints in North America, with grizzly bears doing a double step, but the most immediate thing to disprove this is it's impossible for a bear to double step for 10 steps, which they had found, even though the prints weren't clear. Dave Garcelis and May Wong from the IUCN Bear Specialist Group said that the prints do not resemble any bear they are familiar with. It's not a far reach to say that South Asia is a hot spot for cryptic apes, with other animals like the orang pendek being reported across Indonesia. Some scientists even say that Homo floresiensis skeletons are less than 12,000 years old in Indonesia. If you are a Vietnam veteran that had a sighting of a rock ape or know somebody that did, please send me an email, info in the description. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you enjoyed.